Hi guys, my name is Bart Kamski, and in this video I'm going to show you the game I am working on. Most of you remember my last game I was working on. That was a stealth game, top-down game based on the commandos, but I had to put this project on hold, but I promised to myself I will go back to it. But now I can show you a game I'm working on now, and this game is In Plain Sight. It is a 3D adventure game about a 17-year-old girl who lives in a trailer park in Oregon, and there is a mystery in her life, and she has to resolve it. And this game is very dark, very grim, and it has a very nice atmosphere to it because it's black and white, and the visuals are really great, and the story is really amazing, and we are working to put this story into a gameplay. And I'm working as a programmer on this game, but I also edit dialogues, voiceovers of actors that are part of this project. And it is a small team, about 6 to 8 people, international team. Some people from Poland, some people from Germany, many people from USA, and here I can show you some mechanics that I'm working on. So this is kind of adventure game, so there are a lot of items inspection here, and there are many conditions and connections between those items, so I can show you some of it. So if you point at item like a guitar case, you can, for example, look at it.
Alright, I might be a bit late to the party, but I can still make it. Just ask Mitch for a ride
and there is a inner monologue of the main character. You can hear it, and you can read it, and then camera logs to the item. If there is a group item like this one, that it has other items in it, so then you can look at ID.
I look like a damn criminal in here.
And you can look at other things that are inside, like this guitar pick. Unfortunately, the box collision for the line trace that detects if you look at thing, it's pretty small right now. I obviously need to make it bigger, but it is still work in progress.
So lucky pick. I need luck so much now.
Yeah. So there are cameras here. There is I don't want to show you the main character because it's not ready yet, and I shouldn't show you this. And there is a main debug camera, and every other yeah, I can disable. Yeah, so now there are 3D widgets here so I can set up this camera how I want. There are 3 cameras here, so it skips between all those 3 cameras. But what we want to achieve here is we didn't want to have a HUD representation of an object. We didn't want to escape the 3D world you are in. So there is no like 3D object that appears magically in front of you, and you can rotate it to see it, and everything is blurry, because it's not natural, and we want to make the HUD and then as minimalistic as possible, and whole game should be immersive, so there's no distraction from the world that you are in. So we decide to put a camera that when you inspect the thing, you actually watch it 3D thing in this world. And there's also no transitions when you look at things, because I think that we all think in our team that transitions are kind of unnatural, because the smooth transition, our side and our head doesn't work like that. So we just make it rough cut. So when you look at thing,
alright, I might be a bit late to the party, but I can't.
There is no transition, and again, if you...
Alright, I might be a bit late to the party, but I can't like a damn criminal just ask Mitch for a ride, and...
monologues are still overlapping. I need to work on it. But for example, if there is a radio here, you can also look at it.
Here's one option to check the time.
So you can just now look at the radio. But for example, there are batteries here, and you can either look at batteries or you can take batteries. So when you scroll, you can switch between it. We don't want to have a mouse cursor on the screen. And we just want to use mouse or gamepad, so you can use scroll. But I actually think I'm gonna remove scroll, so there's only be mouse, left and right mouse button. There's gonna be only 3 inputs to the game. So to make the controls as minimalistic and as natural as possible, so we don't have to put a lot of effort to explain those controls to the players. So here you can look at it, and if you look at
whatever I do, I can't escape you, can I?
And there are this is some random text right now, but here you can only take it now.
I really don't have time to think about you now.
And when you take it, you can go to the radio, and now you not only can look at the radio, but you can try to turn it on. And it's obviously, it shouldn't overlap like this. I mean, the cursor shouldn't, the lettering shouldn't be behind the cursor, obviously. But now you can turn on the radio. It means that you can take it and you can use it to some quest. And we also don't want to have a whole inventory system, because it's not game like that. So if you take the radio, it means you have the radio, so the quest that needs the radio can be done. But if you don't take the radio, you cannot just make this quest. So that's kind of we resolve it, so we don't have to have inventory system. So this game is built. I'm the only programmer here, and it's a huge task for me. And I'm working and I'm doing it only with blueprints. And this is, for example, the blueprint for interaction item. I should probably use more functions, but there are still some functions here, so it is even bigger if you see all the functions. And we have also dialogue system, because you can talk with other people, interact with them, and you can make a phone calls, and you can read text messages, and so there is a lot of that. And I'm pretty happy that I'm working on this project, and we just released the teaser, so the link is or maybe somewhere here or definitely in the description, so you can look at the teaser. If you like that kind of grim, dark mystery games, you will love it. And you can add us on Steam to wishlist, and I will try to make more of that videos along the process of making this game. So you can subscribe to my channel, you can join me on my Discord to ask me anything there. And guys, thanks for watching, and see you next time.